A brand new car feels like success. Fresh paint, perfect interior, 0 miles. That new car smell. People look at you differently. You look at yourself differently. It feels like you leveled up. But for millions of people, that brand new car is not a wealth upgrade. It is a poverty trap with leather seats. Because the moment many people drive a new car off the lot, they begin losing money in multiple directions at the exact same time. And most don't realize it until years later. Today, I'm going to show you why new cars keep so many people broke, why smart people still fall for it, and what financially strong people do differently. Stay with me because once you understand this, you may never look at a new car the same way again. Let's start with the first hit. The second you drive a brand new car off the dealership lot, it starts losing value fast. Not because anything is wrong with it, not because it broke, not because you damaged it, simply because now it is used. That's it. Yesterday, it was new. Today, it is used. And that label alone can erase thousands of dollars in value. Think about how insane that is. You can work months to save a down payment, sign papers for hours, drive 10 minutes down the road, and suddenly own something worth less than what you just agreed to pay. That's the first trap. You paid full retail price for an asset that immediately declines. Now let's add the second hit. Most people do not buy new cars with cash. They finance them. That means while the car is dropping in value every month, they are paying interest every month. So the value goes down while the cost goes up. That is one of the worst combinations in personal finance. Imagine buying ice that melts while paying a fee to keep it frozen. That's what many new car loans look like. And people normalize it. They say things like, "It's only $540 a month. It fits my budget. I deserve something nice." But monthly payment thinking is exactly how people get trapped, because a monthly payment hides the real number. If someone tells you a car is only $540 a month, your brain compares it to phone bills, rent, subscriptions, utilities. It sounds manageable. But manageable does not mean smart. That $540 might be attached to 72 months, maybe 84 months. Now multiply it. That reasonable payment can become tens of thousands of dollars flowing out of your life, all for an asset losing value the whole time. And this is where many people make the biggest mistake. They ask, can I afford the payment? But they should ask, what is this costing my future? Those are two very different questions, because every dollar tied to an expensive car payment is a dollar that cannot build your life somewhere else. It cannot build savings, it cannot build investments, it cannot reduce stress, it cannot create options, it cannot help you leave a bad job, it cannot help you move, it cannot help you breathe. That's why some people drive nice cars and still feel financially stuck. From the outside, success. Inside the house, pressure. Now let's talk about something nobody likes to admit. A lot of new car purchases are emotional. People say they need reliability. Sometimes that's true. People say they need safety. Sometimes true. People say they need lower maintenance. Sometimes true. But many purchases are really about something else. Validation, status, reward, identity, a fresh start. They want to feel like they're winning. And there's nothing wrong with wanting nice things. The danger comes when emotion chooses the car and logic is forced to justify it afterward. That's when people start saying things like, I'll just work more. I'll refinance later. It's fine. Everyone has payments. I had a hard year. I deserve this. That thinking is expensive, very expensive, because a car does not care how hard your year was. The payment still comes. Insurance still comes. Registration still comes. Maintenance eventually comes. Tires come. Repairs after warranty come. Life keeps billing you. Now let's talk about insurance. Newer cars often cost more to insure. Higher replacement value, more expensive parts, sometimes higher theft risk, sometimes more advanced sensors and electronics that cost more to repair. So not only did you buy the expensive car, you bought the expensive insurance too, then taxes, then fees, then dealer add-ons,
then extended warranties you may not need, then protection packages, then Gap rolled into financing, and suddenly people think they bought a car when really they bought a package of recurring expenses. This is how normal income earners stay under pressure for years. Now let me show you two people. Person A buys a brand new SUV, high payment, higher insurance, loves it for 6 months. After a year, the excitement fades, but the payment remains. After 2 years, still paying. After 3 years, wants something different, still owes money. Now, frustration enters the story. Person B buys a reliable, lightly used vehicle. Not flashy, not perfect, but dependable. Lower payment, or maybe no payment. Cheaper insurance. Then takes the difference each month and builds assets. Savings grows. Stress drops. Options increase. 3 years later, person B may look less impressive in traffic, but stronger everywhere that matters. That is the difference between looking rich and becoming strong. Now, let's be fair. Not every new car purchase is bad. Some people earn enough that it barely matters. Some people keep cars for a very long time. Some get rare incentives. Some truly value the experience and can comfortably afford it. Fine. But that is not most people. The real danger is buying new while financially fragile. Buying new with no emergency fund. Buying new with credit card debt. Buying new while paycheck to paycheck. Buying new because friends upgraded. Buying new because social media made average feel embarrassing. That's where damage happens. Because when income gets tight, the car becomes heavy. Very heavy. And many people don't realize how heavy until they need freedom. Need to change jobs, need to move, need to cover an emergency, need to help family, need breathing room. Then the shiny car becomes a monthly obstacle. A car should move your life forward, not block it. So, what do financially smart people often do differently? First, they focus on total cost, not payment. They ask, what is the price? What is the interest rate? How much will I pay overall? How fast does this thing depreciate? Second, they buy below what they technically qualify for. Banks may approve stupidity. Approval does not equal wisdom. Third, many choose lightly used vehicles. Someone else took the first depreciation hit. They get reliability without paying maximum premium. Fourth, they keep cars longer, because the cheapest car payment is often the one that ended years ago. Fifth, they protect cash flow. Cash flow matters. Cash flow is peace. Cash flow is resilience. Cash flow is power. Now, I want you to think honestly. Do you want to impress strangers at stoplights or impress yourself with financial peace? Do you want compliments for your car or freedom in your bank account? Do you want a symbol or strength? Because many people spend years buying appearances and then wonder why real progress feels slow. Here's the hard truth. A new car can absolutely be worth it for the right person. But for the wrong person, at the wrong time, with the wrong finances, it can quietly delay wealth for years. That's why new cars keep so many people broke. Not because cars are evil, because people buy them before they're ready, before margin exists, before stability exists, before discipline exists. And then they finance a feeling. So before your next purchase, pause and ask one powerful question. Is this car helping my future or stealing from it? That single question can save you thousands, maybe tens of thousands, maybe years, because the smartest financial moves usually don't look exciting. They look boring. They look patient. They look humble. But later, they look brilliant. If you want to stop making expensive normal decisions and start building real freedom, subscribe now. Next video, I'll show you why monthly payments are making people poorer without them noticing. And once you see that trap, you'll start seeing it everywhere.